what honestly inspired and prompted me is speaking to your colleague Iris about what you guys do, and I shared a story about my now wife, who just got married 3 weeks ago, and she was part of a program in Huntington where rather than relying on the police for first response, mental health disorder, a mental health episode, if you will, a therapist would go and de-escalate the situation. And she was front lines on that and creating a brand new program as her grad program. And the inspiration I got from her going deep in such a almost unsolvable problem that we have in this country of mental health and homelessness, and her willingness to try and tackle it from I mean, she was 19 and she thought that this was something that was important, and I'm always inspired by her trying something like that where, you know, you always cheerlead on the side for these big things, but actually making real action, I feel, is tough for a lot of people. I support from the sides, but getting into the game is so challenging for people, and something that I strive to be better at. And using this story, my wife, as an example of someone who got in the game and try to have an impact, and she did. So. Sorry I didn't use a prompt, but community...
No, a prompt is actually not super necessary. It's just like a way to get people started.
Yeah.
But if that's something you're interested in talking about, it's definitely an important topic, mental health.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and now she's the therapist. So I'm deep in the therapy world as my significant other supports those who have mental health challenges. And I have been, you know, somewhat reluctant to see therapy. I think, you know, sometimes in our culture and society it means something's wrong or something's damaged, but it's just a healthy way to release. And I think more people need to be okay with accepting that nothing's wrong with you. It's healthy to have a conversation with someone, a healthy conversation with someone about things that are going on. And it doesn't have to be bad or good. It can just be about normal day-to-day stuff. And it's helped me release a lot and become a better version of myself. So
definitely. I think we definitely do have a lot of stigma in our culture regarding mental health, and it looks in different types of ways. Right? Even how you were just saying, like, doesn't mean there's something wrong with me and all of that.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like our parents who, you know, of a different generation bleeds into our perception of what that is, and it really took my significant other to kind of jolt me out of the perception of it being a negative or bad thing, because, you know, we are a product of our environment, and when your parents tell you certain things over and over and over again, it becomes what you believe in. And only did I, you know, after I became an older adult, did I start thinking more about it differently. That, you know, again, it's not that something's wrong with me or that I'm damaged or that I have something to be fixed, you know? We're always working on ourselves. So
we're evolving.
Yes. Oh my God, 100%. And I think that's kind of life, right? You're always working on yourself. You're always evolving. Like, I had an old English teacher who's like, you're always revising. You're always editing.
Yes.
A paper's never done.
Yes.
You know? There's only one statue of David. There's very few masterpieces in the world. So, you know, to strive for that maybe is like a very hard goal to get. And we may never become perfect. I don't think anyone is. But to always know that, you know, there's work to be done. I don't know where I'm going with this.
But I see what you're saying in the sense of, like, that people before us, like, paved the way for us to have these privileges, to work on our mental health, and to be at places like this where we're expressing ourselves creatively through art.
Right, 100%. And, like, would they do something like this? I don't know. It's
But they came before us and they led us here.
This is true. This is true.
In a way, like, this is also them. In their future generations.
I love that perspective. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, a little bit. That they're also here with us in a sense.
That they brought us here.
Right. And I love that, you know, now this is, what's the word? Like, not supported. but encouraged to do this more often than not now, right? Like our generation and this community and this event here is a perfect example of this is just a cool thing to do, and I want to do it. Not that like I want to do it to be here for appearances, but it's cool to be here with a community that supports other communities, whether it's those that are impacted with mental health or a community that is all the same or not the same, you know, that we're all here together to kind of support a really cool nonprofit, Starfish, right? Which I just came to learn about, honestly. When I first came here, I thought we were literally donating to Starfish from the sea, which I'm sure you get sometimes. You have to. So
that would also be a great cause.
What, right?
Right.
I'm down. I'm down to support both starfishes.
Yes, all the starfish. Well, thank you so much. Do you mind sharing your name?
Yeah. My name is Mitch Mays. I'm out of Santa Barbara, California. Had a great talk. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We have all received a gift. An expected or anticipated gift for a birthday, anniversary, retirement. Each time we receive that gift, whether it meets our expectation, we feel something. Happy, sad, disappointed. The gifts that are unexpected, unconditional, small or large, have the potential of changing the trajectory of a life. Someone pays for your groceries when you're out of money, leaves you a big tip just when you think you can't afford your rent. Those are the gifts that ease our fears, make us grateful, and want to help others. This is a space where we share how those gifts, big or small, make a difference and change our lives. Welcome to the Starfish Connection.